Good morning, Postal family. What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mailman Saeed. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday morning? Well, we are almost through the busy peak season. It's gone okay, I guess. But all the hard work my fellow carriers do, I really admire you. I commend you for all the hard work. A lot of other stations, are very heavy in the packages volume. So I commend all your hard work. We just got a few more days to go, and the holidays coming up, and we should be good. Just discussing the current situation right now with all the ballots. We're voting the no's out there. Appreciate all the no rallies and everything. That's awesome to see, all the no's. And well, first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Postal content is what I do, is all I do. I love to do. So if you like this sort of content, I would love to have you on my channel. I appreciate all my supporters, all the messages, all the comments you all been leaving me. So I love reading those comments, what you guys going through, your views, and what you think about my content. I really appreciate all the honesty. And all the people, just regardless, they are open-minded. They let me know what's going on, so how I'm doing. I appreciate it so much. I can't thank you guys enough. That's what keeps this channel going, because people like you guys, the good comments, and that's why I continue. So some people still asking me about angry mailman. Yeah, I've said that before on my channel. He did his own thing. He discontinued his channel. That's his private business, and he's happy. Everything he wants, all the no's to continue, go to arbitration, and we'll take our chances there. So he's happy, everybody. So just his personal reasons, he deleted his channel. That's on him. Why he did that, I can't get into that. That's his personal business. But all I know, he's happy. He wants the no's to continue and go to arbitration. And of course, get a better contract for all the carriers, Another thing I've been noticing on some comments, quite a few of you are saying, with the current situation, Trump taking the office in a few days, actually, there's a chance we're going to be privatized. That's not in Trump's hands, guys. That's, you gotta look above human beings. I mean, a lot of people don't, but I know there's a higher power at work. What is Trump gonna do if the higher power doesn't want? And your common sense tells you, yes, he's talking, he's serious, this and that. But there's a higher power in control. He can't do nothing. He won't affect over how many employees there are of USPS. 500K all across the US, the highest employer. Why is he going to try to destroy that? Think about it. He's not going to. He's going to find a solution, but privatizing is not the answer. But I don't know. God knows the future. We'll see. We'll see which way, but if anything, it's going to be for the betterment of the post office, the employees. You got to realize this is the largest employer in the States, second largest, if not the largest. He's not going to affect something like that. He's not going to try to ruin it. Granted, this post office model is not producing right now. We're in a loss every year, almost every quarter. So there's big billions of losses, but at the same time, we're all the good people that are employed here, he's got to take care of the carriers. He's got to, well, he's not going to, but, the higher God will. So just live with that, We got to take this thing to arbitration and take our chances there. I still haven't received my ballot. I was looking in the mail yesterday. All my fellow carriers in my station, most of them have received it, but my particular mail station that delivers my mail, it's kind of always backed up. So, it's okay. I'll probably receive it Monday, or if not today. So, of course, slap that no on there, and RTS send it back to rent fraud, slap on the face. give it back to him as a slap on his face that he's slapping us on our faces, or actually punching and spitting on us. But with the 3.9 for 2 years. And the inflation again has gone up, even further up. I was listening to the news recently, and it doesn't look good. It's not, stabilizing. It keeps going up. So all across the states, carriers struggling. We're struggling still. So all the health insurances have gone up, of course, and the uniforms continue to go up. He's throwing, $40 extra. His contract is, next to nothing. We need to continue to vote no, and hope and pray that the arbitrator, Mr. Nolan, whoever is presenting our case, has a strong case, not just say a few words and just leave it at that. Whoever the presenter is on our carrier side gotta have a very strong case, and gotta win him over. He's not gonna look at all the financial issues post office is facing right now with all the 9 billion whatever the losses they're saying. But among all these losses, as you notice, their raises continue. He just Mr. DeJoy, whenever I say DeJoy, this is what I'm gonna do. He's given himself a 17% increase. Rent fraud always keeps getting increases. Our local managers, we don't get to hear all this, but all the supervisors and managers get regular increases, quarterly bonuses. If they chew you out more in the station and get you to do less hours, they get more bonuses. So it's all a system that, quite a few of us, our eyes open, we do a little bit of time, we build a little bit of seniority, and we see the whole picture. It's not a rocket science. We see everything what goes on. The station has a set budget each month, and they call you, they cuss you out, abuse you to do less hours, more work in less time. That's what they're aiming for, their bonus check at the end of the month. Well, most of us know that, but, as some of the new people, I just want to bring that up. That's why the system, the way it is, it's always, they're after that bonus check. But the carriers is very sad how we're treated right now during the busiest time. I've mentioned this before. Our V time goes away. Instead of getting extra profit sharing bonuses and leave the V time there, the V time goes away. We're on straight OT during these 3 busiest weeks of the year. So the president, there has to be a president that's open to discussing this whole thing. Bring that write it down. Write it down what you're gonna discuss. Bring it on the table. And some of you in the comments, I read, I'm just talking. I don't know all the facts. That's true. I don't know all the facts, but this is what is expected from a NALC president. If you're not gonna bring up everything, then why are you the president? I don't get it. I see what you guys, how you coming at me with I don't know all the facts, I'm just talking. What are the facts? Do the facts tell you to be scared and quiet on the negotiating table? You can't speak your mind. You are the president. You're making what, 300K off of our union dues? Why you can't speak your mind? The way this current president is, he doesn't say anything. He's a sellout. I don't know. They're paying him on the side, on top of our union dues. Something like that is going on, but he doesn't represent us. You can look at his face. Whoever the president is, who's fighting for the carriers, you can tell by the way they act, the way they answer questions, in their voice. You can tell the fight. This guy... I don't need to keep bringing this up, but we all know he's a fraud. There's no fight in his voice. He even turns off the mics of the people, the questions that bother him that he cannot answer. He turns the mic off or changes the subject, if you notice. All the so-called rap sessions he did. The mic is cut off. Doesn't answer questions in entirety. He just beats around the bush a little bit, and that's it. He doesn't deserve that seat by any means. So I'm praying, somehow he gets removed in this coming year instead of waiting all the way to 2026, because each day he's in the office, we're losing carriers. It's not good right now. He's not fighting for us. That seat is just occupied by a body that's for the post office. They're very happy. Of course they're happy. They bought out this guy. He's not fighting for our rights. And I see all the frustration in the comments. A lot of people thinking about leaving the NALC, quitting in general. Even this is coming from some carriers that have done 6 or 7 years, a little bit. They have seniority. They're so frustrated right now that they're looking at other things, career opportunities. Guys, hang in there. I know it's not good right now, so it's not what we want it to be, but hang in there. Better things ahead. We're praying on it. So but a lot of you will laugh at me that I believe I talk so much about the higher power. You can laugh all you want. I believe in the higher power. There is a higher power. God is good. God listens, and whatever is better for us will take place. Definitely take place. But like I was saying, our current president, he's not the answer. And the joy, he's not the answer. So a lot of Mr. DeJoy has really embarrassed us with that, the hands on the ear act. There's t-shirts out. He's a joke. He's the laughing stock of the country right now. Some people on the route, they joke at you and say, they cover their ears and say, this is your postmaster, and what are we supposed to say? And I mean, yeah, he's our postmaster. He has that seat right now, but he's a joke of an individual. You don't do that in front of senators. That sends a bad example, but he knows whatever he does, he's going to get away with it because the board of governors control if he keeps his seat or he's removed. It's all up to the board of governors. And to top it off, he has that confidence that Trump is back in the office, who appointed him to begin with. So these two clowns, as I call them, continue to run the show, continue to take our money that we deserve. All the carriers, the hard work, frontline people, under the most underappreciated workforce in the U.S. of A. And we think about it. Carriers, they go to each address in the country. Each address in the country has a route. Rural, our fellow carriers work hard as well. They have a different system. They're busting their tails as well. So UPS, FedEx, they got packages, they're heavy, but they don't go to every address in the country. We should be appreciated the most if you think about it. And we're not by any means. So, I take a stand with my carriers, my fellow carriers, all the hard work we do. I take a stand to do right. I wish I had the power. A lot of carriers tell me, that talk to your senators. How they're going to listen to, they ain't going to, even if I call them, they ain't going to listen. It's just, it's a second thought right now in most of the other higher ups, in the county, in the city. Even if you communicate with the senators, they're gonna write it down. They're gonna take your concern, and nothing ever goes further than that. You gotta have a big voice. You gotta be known. So trying to get there on my channel, have a larger impact, so something can be done. with all y'all help, all of y'all join me. I want more people to join me on my channel, so I can have a larger impact, wake some minds up, make some noise out there that something has to be done for the carriers, because right now all the heads are turned against us. Nobody's fighting for us big time. We're praying really hard for arbitration, something, get some hope. New carriers are not coming as much. I've noticed even in my particular station, our shop steward doesn't train as much because, nobody wants to apply here anymore. I mean, the pay is sad to say in some states. Fast food, I heard a lot of comments. Fast food has reached the starting wage of a post office, or if not more. And jobs left and right keep popping up that are paying, what, 21, 22 to begin with. So we're still at 19, 20. The calendar is about to change to 2025 here in a few days, and 1920 is not going to cut it. Nobody's going to apply here anymore. The ones that are here are trying, looking elsewhere, trying to leave, simply because the pay. The pay's got to be a lot higher than where it is for carriers to survive in some of these larger cities. Even in the South is a struggle now. So, we just continue to look at the situation, what's going to happen. And, our hopes are with the arbitrator, like I said, Mr. Nolan. All of us are voting right now. Like I said, I haven't received my ballot, hopefully today or upcoming week. This is, I know this, we can see certain things like I mentioned before. This delaying of the ballots was done purposely by who. He delayed sending out these ballots because he knew, January 13 is the deadline. Everyone's not going to receive most of 100% of the no people are not going to receive their ballots in time. There's some comments. People are calling that 800 number, of course, to talk to somebody, get a replacement ballot out to them as soon as possible. But nobody's answering those phone calls. And if they do, they just, delay things. God knows who how the replacement ballots are going to be shipped out to the people, the carriers that haven't received. So in time, it's not going to make January 13th. So this rent fraud screwed us in that part too. He delayed the sending out the ballots on purpose. He knows what he's doing. He's very, very smart in that, screwing us. He could have sent them out weeks prior. They were ready to go. How long does it take to prepare ballots? I mean, he did this on purpose. He knows what he's doing because he doesn't want all the no's votes to count. Now, carriers that are going to receive replacement ballots, they're just going to meet the deadline, or they won't January 13 because, obviously in our system, the shipping times, they're going to be backed up. So he did this thing on purpose. He definitely, I believe he did it on purpose. He knows what he's doing. So again, the higher power, God has to help us out. The ballots, they have to count. The no's have to count. Go to arbitration. And that's where we're at right now, guys. So just want to make a quick recap video of what things I'm noticing that are going on right now. The struggle is on, guys. Keep your heads up there. The ones with a little bit of seniority, the new CCAs, I commend you for all of your hard work. You want to stick it out with us. We really appreciate it. The CCAs that are earning the career spots, I commend you guys very much. I see your hard work. CCAs, we all been there, done that, 2.5 years for me. So I did that. It's very hard work being a CCA right now with the competitive pay everywhere. So back in my day, nobody paid this much. So, we jumped on. We were, we had that dignity. We had that pride, that career position. But now it's upside down. People, obviously the pay is not there. So they come in to work. Morale is very low, They're just here for the money. There's no dignity. There's no confidence. They just, looking elsewhere all the time too, which is sad, very sad. Me personally, on a personal note, I was trying many years to get in the post office. This is really personal note. My dad, before he passed, his wish was for me to be in the post office. I'm sharing this personal thing right now. So I held that up. I tried. I've been trying for many years. Even before I got in, I was trying every year. I did the test where I lived. The old days, when the test used to be, 30% math. You had to actually do the math. You had a calculator. You had a set time. Person standing behind you. There was a set time for English section, math section, and it was very tough, that test. I had each time I had passed it, but the area I lived in was so competitive that they hired only the high, like 99, whoever got 95 to 99% was hired. So that's how good this job was and is in some of our heads. But, so I've been trying for many years. I'm here, thank God for everything. And, I fight. I'll fight for all of us, Not that I'm gonna I'm gonna make it anywhere further up, but, I wanna start the little bit of a fight on my channel that, people join me, bring attention to the carrier's craft. Bring attention, we deserve a whole lot better. I want to start that, bring more attention. Hopefully something is done by the senators. And these two are replaced by fighting people who will fight for the carriers firsthand, who do all the hard work, frontline, not just management, and keep passing them the bonuses. Who sit on their behinds, do nothing but give orders and collect their big old bonuses at the end of the month. It's really pathetic. So what I'm trying to do on my channel is trying to bring more attention to us, the carrier craft, and how much more we deserve, what we go through. So I appreciate all my supporters, and that's it for today's video. Obviously, you see me with the hat on, is in the 30s right now. It's cold, so January coming around is going to be cold. So anyway, guys, keep your heads up. Better things ahead, I know for sure. Don't give up. Don't keep saying, the company is about to go under. Oh, this is all negative thoughts. They do nothing but hurt you. Trump, God forbid, is not going to do nothing to hurt 500K employees across the U.S. It ain't going to happen. If anything, he's going to do something with DeJoy, help us out, remove him, or, some solution is going to be made as to where the carriers will start benefiting. I try to stay positive. So have a blessed Saturday, guys. I just want to give my thoughts out there this morning. Really feel like, getting these things out that I notice on my channel in the comments. So thanks a lot, guys. Have a good Saturday. Stay positive. Most of all, stay safe out there. Busy season almost through. Hang in there. Commend all the hard workers. Stay blessed, guys. Saeed out.